Urbanus is on the left side, and here's Garrett slanting in. He ran by Dixon, the extra defensive line. Quick snap and the quick pass to Taylor. He got away from McBee. He's inside the 15. He scores!
2.5 from the 44. And Dawson hits down the sideline. Inside the 40. 27 out of 35 this year. But Centeroo booms it there, and it's good. Power eye and a rather tight key. And they run from that, and here comes Smith on the end around. McBee latches onto him. Kansas City 23, Minnesota 7. Cap has to complete this one or have to punt. Tries to get it to Beasley. It's intercepted by the linebacker, Willie Lanier. And Kansas City has the football again.
Eric Quazzo is in at quarterback. Cap along the sideline. Quazzo playing for the first time is faced with second down and 23. He gives the ball to Reed. He's still going. Crosses the 30 before Emmett Thomas threw him to the turf. It'll be a third down play. Gary Quazzo, the 7-year veteran who played at Virginia, understudied Johnny Unitas, in there quarterbacking the Vikings now with 5:10 left in the game, and Oscar Reed to the sideline. There's Cap being tended to at the bench.
When he went down, it appeared that Aaron Brown, who, as Jack Buck said, weighs 265, landed right on top of his stomach. Probably knocked the wind out of it.
Lindsey is in there for the Vikings, along with Osborne and Brown. Lindsey's in the pass pattern, and Quazzo hits Henderson. First down beyond the 45-yard line with Jim Kearney covering him.
From the Minnesota bench, we have word that it was Cap's left shoulder that was injured in that collision with Aaron Brown. Quazzo had a lot of zip on that ball. There's Cap. Obviously still in pain.
The first down for the Vikings at their own 48-yard line. 4:20 left in the game. Kansas City leading 23-7. Fake to Osborne. Good blocking, and the pass is thrown out of bounds by Quazzo. And you know that he threw that one away intentionally, as Washington was double covered by both Thomas and the linebacker Jim Lynch.
That's the same play that Cap got injured on, that short rollout, except that time Beasley, the tight end, stayed and got a good block on Aaron Brown.
That out-of-bounds pass stopped the clock with 4:10 remaining. And the Vikings need some lightning. Henderson right, Washington left. Lindsey is split right. Fake to Osborne. Buchanan is picked off, and so is the pass by Emmett Thomas. Thomas is at the 35, and down he goes. And again, with Bill Brown making the tackle, the Chiefs get the football back once more.
Kansas City's third interception. It's the same pass that Cap had intercepted twice, as Quazzo rolls to his left and tries to hit his tight end. This is Lindsey coming across here, and he just couldn't force it in there. Thomas with the interception. Bill Brown's going to make the tackle. A good tackle it is.
There's a timeout with the score. Kansas City 23, Minnesota 7. Let's pause for a moment. And they have the ball on their own 34-yard line with exactly 4 minutes remaining in the game. Dawson is quarterback throughout. Fakes to Hayes and goes to the air, surprisingly. Now he's going to run, even more surprising. And he really ripped. And Dawson got to the earth as quickly as he could as Alan Page and others were after him. He disappeared, didn't he? To the point where the two Minnesota tacklers like to nullify one another. There's Joe Cap along the sideline, and it appears Pat Summerall that he's bounced back from that injury.
So we told you it was his left shoulder that was injured in that collision with Brown. Dawson's lucky he went to the ground that time, because there's no way he could have known that it was Page behind him. And if they'd had a shot at him, he might be in the same shape as Joe Cap.
He ran for a first down to the 45, and the clock is running. 3:12 left. Out of the power eye. Urbanus to the right side. hits a split left, a long count, and a give to the running back, Wendell Hayes. Now there are 3 minutes left, and Lonnie Warwick made that tackle. This is an attempt to win the second in a row by the AFL. If they pull it off, the Chiefs, this being the 4th Super Bowl, it'll make it 2 wins for each league. What with the consolidation coming about, and the benefactors of all this are going to be the football fans of this country.
Certainly will. I think one of the things a lot of people forget is that the Kansas City Chiefs are a team that's been in existence longer than the Minnesota Vikings. Kansas City 10 years old, Minnesota 9 years old. And it would certainly appear that if they were ever equal, they reach that point right now.
Second down and 11 from the 43-yard line. Our bandits to the right. Otis Taylor is wide right. The give to McVay. McVay spins back to the original line of scrimmage, and the next order of business will be the 2-minute warning. Where the clock is running, the clock is official, and we have 2:05 left. 23-7 in favor of Kansas City. And the 2-minute warning being given at this moment. With the score, Kansas City 23, Minnesota 7. Let's pause for a moment.
Pardon me. What's in the basket?
Oh, wild berries, fresh spring flowers,
Oh.
and country soft, country fresh Salem cigarettes.
But what's that tune you were humming?
Oh, it's the Salem song.
And what are the lyrics?
I thought you'd never ask. You can take Salem out of the country, but
The Chiefs from Kansas City are only 2 minutes playing time away from being the champions of professional football. They are leading 23-7. Hank Strand, you'll meet all these people in the dressing rooms, both winning and losing, when the game is over. Third down and 11, Kansas City from their own 43. Dawson on a delay to McVay, a fake. He still has the ball. Eller drops him down, and a flag is thrown. And it was Page who got him after he ducked away. And now a little extracurricular action, quickly broken up by the officials. Both benches come into the area, and cooler heads prevail, gratefully, with 1:53 remaining in the game. Lonnie Warwick jumped in there. Alan Page took a rap at Lenny Dawson and brought the flag about after Carl Eller had made the original tackle. And referee John McDonough shoos people away and marks it off against the Vikings. And that will give Kansas City a first down. Perhaps. See where they put it down. Now it looks like they're going to be shy of a first down.
But just barely shy. Looks like maybe a half yard or something like that. And if they do get this first down, whoa, it looks like it is a first down, Jack.
It is. They got enough yardage, as it turned out, for a first down to the 45-yard line of Minnesota, with only 1:53 left.
And they should just about do it unless Minnesota starts to call timeouts now. They have 3 of them left. Kansas City has 2. Of course, they won't be using any. So that first down right there should just about do it. 1:53 left. Kansas City 23, Minnesota 7.
Dawson in the power eye, ships them out with McVay, with Hayes, gives to McVay. McVay broke one tackle. McVay got away from Carl Kosalki, who was up lurking on the line of scrimmage, and then Jim Marshall tackled him. Clock continues to run. McVay picked up 5, and it's 2nd and 5, and some of the tempers continue to flare as Ed Buddy started to get involved. Here comes Dawson out of the game. Dawson to the bench. And the Kansas City fans, and look at his teammates mob him. He deserves all the praise we can send his way, Pat Summerall. He did an excellent job.
What an afternoon. 12 out of 17. His pass completion record for the afternoon. Mike Livingston is the quarterback now.
Livingston on a straight-ahead play to Wendell Hayes. 1 minute left in this Super Bowl. Lonnie Warwick, the tackler. That was the second down play. Minnesota not really anxious to stop the clock. They trail by a considerable margin. Hayes comes off the field. He is replaced by Podolak. Ed Podolak, number 14. 40 seconds remaining. One more play. And then, if Minnesota does not stop the clock, the Super Bowl will be history. Running with the ball is Robert Holmes. The tackle is made by Lonnie Warwick. The Vikings do not stop the clock, and you can count it down yourself. The score is 23-7. We're going to go to both dressing rooms. Stram is already on the shoulders of his players. And after being vanquished by Green Bay in 1967, the Chiefs are the champions of pro football. Hank Stram being escorted off the field. You can see 89. You can see number 3. 89 is Taylor. Number 3 is Stenerud. And the hilarity on the field. Matched only in its contrast to the picture which prevails on the far side as the Vikings, the champions of the National Football League, go to their dressing room without the Super Bowl trophy. And we see Hank Stram. He's looking, I know, for Bud Grant, so they can exchange amenities there in the field, and evidently Grant is not to be found at the moment. And so Stram heads for his jubilant dressing room in the end of a long, hard season. For Kansas City, the champions of pro football, after finishing second in the West with a record of 11-3, defeated New York, defeated Oakland, and today outdid the favored Minnesota Vikings. They led 3-0, 6-0, 9-0, and 16-0 at halftime. Each team scored in the third period, with Dave Osborne getting the only points for Minnesota. Red Cox with the extra point, of course. Then Otis Taylor with a 47-yard touchdown, which was the final score of the game. 3 interceptions. Some striking end-around plays on the part of the Kansas City Chiefs. And as we mentioned during the telecast, it really was a play that didn't work much in the National Football League this year because it had been so effective in the past that other teams had defensed it. But the Chiefs made it go today, with Frank Pitts being one of the outstanding performers. The offense matched the defense for the Chiefs, and they walk away with all the marbles. The Vikings never could get on track, trailed at the dressing room 16-0 at halftime.